Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Sophia and welcome back to Sophia Live. Emura Dikir is boiling nicely. The kind of campaigns going on down there is one for the books. The people are speaking their mind. The people are not taking this thing lightly. I like what I am seeing happening in Emura Dikir. There is this clip that is going viral on social media. There is this mzee who is telling Ruto ataisha kama sabuni. Listen to this.
Unataka nini hapa tena? Wewe utapisha kama sabuni. Tunataka tukwambie ukweli.
Well, this tells us that the fear is gone. The fear is completely gone. And the people of Emura Dikir are saying that they can no longer hold it down. It is about them fighting for what they believe is theirs. Their concerns are valid. Listen to this.
Shamba letu kwa nini sahi watu wengi hapa inapewa summon kwa shamba zao? Kwa nini? Hii mambo ilikuwa wapi wakati Mbonga alikuwa bado wako hai? Bwana hakumsema
Well, so this kind of politics is what I want to see happening in this country ahead of the 2027 election. About Kenyans knowing what they want. Like the people of Emura Dikir are saying, we want Vincent Rotich, a young man is the one who should take over, who should be our leader, our voice, because they believe that Vincent Rotich is the one who is going to fight for them to ensure that Emura Dikir is in a very good place, things happening, schools, roads, health centers and all that. So they believe that Vincent Rotich is the guy. Well, the state has its person by the name David Keter. This David Keter guy has been vying, and of course he has been losing it to Yohana Ngeno, and then this time round he's trying, and Ruto is pushing this guy. Well, the election is happening next week on Thursday, and believe you me, this is one for the books. This is going to be a tight race. Well, Vincent Rotich, who is favored by the majority, is from DCP party, and I'm seeing kuna minongono here and there that while he has the majority of the votes, people feel like the state is going to do its thing, you know. They believe that unfortunately the state is going to do maneno yake kuhakikisha kwamba Ruto is not embarrassed in Emura Dikir. But I like, despite the results that is going to come out next week, I like what is going on down there. We have to give it to the people of Emura Dikir. I'm seeing even women at night. We've never seen in our political activities women campaigning at night. Mvua inanyesha, we have women there speaking their voice, because Kenyans now have realized that we have to get in the right people. We have to get in the right MP for our things to move on, for our business to thrive, for us to at least enjoy the resources of this country. They know that we have to get in the right member of parliament. And to the people of Emura Dikir, Kenyans are seeing what you're doing. People from all over this country are seeing what you're doing, and we are appreciating the fact that you are rejecting mediocrity, you are rejecting tribal politics, you are rejecting this kind of politics that has been taking this country down. You know, for so long, we've been voting about, in fact, 5 years ago, we couldn't see this kind of politics that is happening in Emura Dikir. Because 5 years ago, it was all about, since Ruto ni mtu wetu, definitely we are going to vote for him. In fact, hata akungekuwa na hii sijui tight race and hii mambo ya sijui DCP. No, it could be it is UDA and UDA alone here. But Kenyans are realizing that these politicians have been playing us, have been manipulating us, have been deceiving us, and it is time for us to stop this thing. So I like what is happening in Emura Dikir, and kudos to the people. I think Kenyans from the other part of this country should learn should benchmark what is happening in Emura Dikir. This is the kind of politics that we want to see happening in this country. No seat belongs to anyone, from the presidency down there to MCA. These seats doesn't belong to anyone. No one owns it. Nobody should say that I must serve for 2 terms. I must be here again. No. No, 2 terms is not guaranteed. You can only be re-elected again if you've proven that you are doing something or you've done something. Other than that, this thing of making it an entitlement that since the previous president served for more than 5 years, then it should automatic. No. There's nothing like that. So I hope Kenyans, you're following what is happening in Emura Dikir, and we are all learning something. We are all getting something from it. We are moving away. We are shying away from tribal politics and Mutuetu politics. The state of our nation right now is bad, courtesy of tribal politics, courtesy of Mutuetu politics. And once we defeat this kind of politics, once we say enough of these and end these foolish politics, then we are now tunajikomboa sisi wenyewe, because there is a lot that we need. There is a lot that is going on in this country. There is a lot to fight against. There is a lot, from tribal politics to corruption to nepotism. There is a lot, but we are going to take one step at a time. So I want to believe that in the upcoming 2027 general elections, one of the things that we are going to fight against is the tribal politics and the Mutuetu politics. Once we are so done with that, these other things will follow. In fact, getting the right people, I see that people are saying that we should focus on the system instead of the people. No, I believe that once we get in the right people will help us fight the system. This is what I believe in. That, the people we have right now are not people to depend on. In terms of course, putting up policies to help Mwananchi, these are people who are so money-driven. From, the National Assembly, the Senate, all these people, majority of the people that we have right there, hawana standards za kusema that we have to fight for this, we have to fight against. No. So once we get in the right people, which I believe that it is going to happen in the 2027 election, then these other things will slowly align. Some of these things will just pole to. We know there is a lot to fight against, but it is one step at a time. You cannot fight all of it pamoja, because also fighting this system, a system that has been there for more than 60 years, is not a walk in the park, is not a joke. This is something that needs a lot of sacrifices, a lot of people going out, a lot of people just doing their thing. It is not something that we can just do it today and no. It will take time, but I believe that one step at a time. Once we put down these tribal politics, I think that will be a very a big step towards getting in the right system and getting in the right people. So I have to give it to the people of Emura Dikir for showing up, for telling Ruto that we are done with you, that we believed in you in the 2022 elections, but the 3 years you've been around, we are not seeing, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. In fact, they are telling him that he has been frustrating them. They are crying, saying that Ruto is frustrating them. He's going after their lands. And this is something that is really putting them down. So me, I'm so happy because, I've been preaching about moving away from politics that is not helping us at an individual level. This is the politics that I want to see happening in this country. I believe we shall get there. Well, it might take time. Well, it might take one step at a time. But I believe that this is just the first step of everything good that we want to see in this country. So for the people of Emura Dikir, I can see that the fear is gone. Yes, you take your part. You go next week on Thursday, elections are happening. You go vote in the right candidate. Then others will follow. But I like what is happening. In fact, I recommend that Kenyans from all over this country should pay attention to what is happening in Emura Dikir, because it is telling it is a message is being sent, a political message is being sent out there, that if we are not going to work for the people, then forget about people supporting you again. And this is what we've been singing about and talking about, because after all, these politicians should get it clear. Nobody wants to see this country burn. No one wants to see this country destroyed. What Kenyans are doing is just they want things to work in this country. It is not personal. It is not like, no. This is just politics, and we just want things to work in this country. End of the story. These other stories that you're trying to bring in, and some people want to see this country burning. Nobody wants to see what we witnessed in this country in 2007. We don't want to see it again happening, and we'll do everything possible to ensure that that is not happening again. What we Kenyans want is just a working system and a good governance. End of the story. So to the people of Emura Dikir, kazi kwenu. I believe that we are going to make the right decision in the ballot. So allow me to end this video here for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.